We spend thousands of dollars on smart doorbells, deadbolts, and home security systems to keep the bad guys out. But there's a different kind of intruder. One that doesn't care about your alarm system, doesn't need to pick a lock, and doesn't show up on a police scanner. I'm talking about the predators that see your suburban home as their new hunting ground. When the state is 20 minutes away and something is crawling through your vents or huffing at your sliding glass door, you are the first responder. Today we're looking at 3 deadly animals that can breach your perimeter tonight and the tactical steps you need to take to defend your family when help isn't coming. Let's get prepped. It's a quiet Saturday in suburban Arizona. My buddy, let's call him Mark, heads into the garage. He's not looking for trouble. He's just looking for the box of Christmas lights tucked away in the back corner. It's cool in there, a nice break from the desert sun. He reaches into that deep, dark gap between the workbench and the wall. His fingers are inches away from the cardboard when the air in the room suddenly changes. From the shadows comes a sound that is hardwired into the human brain to trigger pure adrenaline, the death rattle. It's dry, it's loud, and it means you are currently in something else's territory. See, in the Southwest, your garage isn't just a storage unit, it's a 5-star resort for a rattlesnake. They love those damp crawl spaces and the shade of your concrete floor. Mark froze, and that split second of hesitation is what saved him. Most people don't realize that a garage is what we call a Zone 1 sweep area. It requires a tactical mindset. You have to treat your garage door like a fortress gate. Here's the rule. If a pencil can slide under your door seal, a juvenile rattler can slide through right behind it. They don't need a door left open. They just need a gap. Mark realized right then that he'd been reaching blindly into a strike zone for years. Now, here is where most people make a life-altering mistake. They get angry, or they get scared, and they grab a shovel. They try to be the hero. But a shovel puts you exactly 3 feet too close to a creature that can strike at half its body length in a fraction of a second. Mark didn't do that. He backed away. He knew that if you live in snake country, you don't wait for the rattle to buy your gear. He went out and bought professional snake tongs the next day. Because the next time he hears that sound, he's not going to be a victim. And he's not going to be a hero with a shovel. He's going to be prepared. Never reach where your eyes can't see. Use a light, use a tool, and keep the wild on the outside. You live in a nice neighborhood. Maybe it's a quiet cul-de-sac with manicured lawns and a swing set in the back. You feel safe because you're miles away from the deep woods. But here's the reality. As we push our suburbs further into the brush is pushing back. We're not just sharing the landscape anymore. We're sharing the zip code with a 150-pound ghost. A mountain lion doesn't care about your property taxes. To them, your backyard isn't a sanctuary. It's a hunting ground. They aren't looking for a fight, and they usually aren't looking for you. They're looking for a meal. To a big cat, your golden retriever is an easy target. But the terrifying truth? A toddler playing near the edge of the porch looks exactly like prey. They are ambush predators. They don't hunt with a roar. They hunt with silence. They'll sit in the shadows of your oak trees for hours, perfectly still, just watching, waiting for a moment of vulnerability. So, how do you take your backyard off the menu? It starts with the hard perimeter. Most people think a 6-foot fence is a wall. To a mountain lion, a 6-foot fence is a hurdle. It's a speed bump. You need clear sight lines. If you have thick brush or heavy landscaping hugging your house, you're providing them with a tactical hide. Clear it out. You want to see them before they see a way in. Next, light is your best friend, but only if it's aggressive. We're talking high-lumen, blinding LEDs. Mountain lions thrive in the gray zones of dawn and dusk. When a motion sensor hits them with 3,000 lumens of pure white light, it ruins their stealth. They hate being seen. It strips away their primary advantage. But if you're out there taking the trash out at 10 p.m., don't go empty-handed. In high-risk areas, bear spray belongs on your belt, not in a drawer. If you ever find yourself staring into those yellow eyes, remember, do not run. Running triggers their chase instinct, and you will not win that race. Stand tall, open your jacket, look like a bigger predator than they are, and keep your eyes locked. You have to convince them that you are the most dangerous thing in that yard. Stay vigilant, stay loud, and keep the ghosts in the shadows where they belong. When we talk about dangerous wildlife, we usually think big. We think about bears in the woods or lions in the brush. But there is a predator much closer to home, one that sends more people to the emergency room every year than bears ever will. They don't roar, and they don't track you through the mud. They wait for you in the places you've neglected. The dark corner of the attic, the dusty floor of the basement, or that box at the very back of your pantry. I'm talking about the black widow and the brown recluse. These aren't just spiders. They are masters of the indoor terrain. The black widow stays low, guarding her messy web in the shadows of your garage. The brown recluse is more nomadic. It's the hider. It loves the soft, dark folds of your laundry or the inside of a work boot you haven't worn in months. They aren't looking to hunt you, but they are highly territorial. When you reach into their space without looking, they don't see a human, they see an invader. To beat them, you have to adopt a mindset of tactical housekeeping. This isn't just cleaning, it's clearing the battlefield. Step 1. Monthly HEPA vacuuming. You aren't just looking for webs. You're removing the egg sacs before they can hatch. But the real prepper move happens where the eyes don't go. Look under your sink. Look where the pipes and wires penetrate your walls. Those gaps are the insect highway. They are the open doors these predators use to move from your walls into your living space. Your defense strategy is simple. Seal the penetrations. Take a roll of steel wool and a can of spray foam. Stuff the gaps around your utility pipes and seal them tight. Spiders can't chew through steel. You are effectively cutting off their movement. Next, manage your gear. If your boots live in the garage or the mudroom, they are a target. Shaking them out before you put them on sounds like an old cliché. Until the moment you feel that sharp, burning nip on your toe. In the world of prepping, we prepare for the big disasters. But we often forget the small ones living under our feet. Seal your perimeter, clear your corners, and never trust a dark boot. Stay vigilant, because in your house, you're the apex predator, as long as you're paying attention. Nature doesn't recognize property lines. Being a prepper isn't about fear. It's about removing the victim option from the table. Pick one area of your home perimeter today. A loose seal, a dark corner, a flimsy trash lid, and harden it. If you want more tactical home tips, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of people who refuse to be helpless. Stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll see you on the next sweep.